Biblical stewardship. Stewardship is a concept deeply rooted in the Bible, emphasizing the responsibility we have as followers of Christ to manage God's resources wisely and faithfully. The foundation of biblical stewardship lies in recognizing that all things ultimately belong to God. Psalm 24 verse 1 states, "The earth is the Lord's, and everything in it, the world, and all who live in it." This verse reminds us that we are merely caretakers or stewards of God's creation, and we should manage it in a way that pleases Him. Stewardship isn't only about managing significant resources or positions of authority, it extends to every aspect of our lives, including the little things. In Luke 16 verse 10, Jesus said, "Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much, and whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with much." This verse teaches us that our faithfulness in small matters reflects our character and trustworthiness in managing greater responsibilities. If I won't tithe off of the $500 per week, why would God bless me with $1,000 per week? Biblical stewardship also encompasses financial management. We are called to be wise with our resources, recognizing that everything we have is a gift from God. Proverbs 3 verses 9 to 10 advises, "Honor the Lord with your wealth, with the firstfruits of all your crops, then your barns will be filled to overflowing, and your vats will brim over with new wine." This verse highlights the importance of offering our first and best to God and trusting Him to provide abundantly. Stewardship involves more than money, it includes stewarding our time and talents as well. Ephesians 5 verses 15 to 16 urges, "Be very careful, then, how you live, not as unwise but as wise, making the most of every opportunity because the days are evil." This verse encourages us to use our time wisely, investing it in activities that honor God and benefit others. Furthermore, 1 Peter 4 verse 10 reminds us that each of us has received gifts and talents from God, and we should utilize them faithfully to serve one another. Conclusion: biblical stewardship is a mindset and a lifestyle that recognizes God's ownership of all things. It calls us to be faithful and wise managers of the resources, time, and talents entrusted to us by God. By embracing biblical stewardship, we can glorify God and make a positive impact in the world around us.
We often just think of stewardship as managing what we have and protecting the environment. But did you ever consider that stewardship can also be a tangible way of expressing your faith and relationship with God? It's about taking care of God's creation, by investing in others, participating in community initiatives, and cultivating generous hearts. By investing your energy and resources in the care of others, you are reflecting God's love and grace. Stewardship requires us to continually strive to do good and to put the well-being of others before our own. So why not make stewardship a way of life and faithfully acknowledge that everything we have comes from God? Let us never forget that stewardship is about more than money. It also involves the time and talents that we each bring to our communities.